Dum, 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 dum. And I'm back with, I think it's Stornoway Diamonds, TSX, Toronto Stock Exchange, SWY ticker. I have 10 years of data, monthly candles, and from what I see, this has had a nice top here back in 2009, 2010. I know hindsight's 2020, but if you try to be as honest as possible with regards to your trading framework and the way you draw your lines and your implied targets, you should be able to reproduce what you would have done in real life. It's like practice, right? It's always different when you get down to the real thing because you don't know what the next candle is, but you still need to practice to make sure you're giving yourself the best chances of reading it right when it's time for you to enter a trade. And right now, I wouldn't be too wrong in saying that there's a nice resistance at the 120 level. Was tested here, closed under, went back down, and 1 year, 2 years later, started testing it again, and failed at the same area and reverted back. And there's a nice clear line for the support. So this chart is, that's a long 2 years, 6 years base for Stornoway Diamonds, SWI. So what's going to happen here? Are we going lower or are we going to bounce back? RSI, lower lows, and it didn't go lower here. So we could have this move is probably envisionable, a range play. So that means the target, if you decide that it's going to range, then the target's going to be the support or the resistance. In this case, the resistance for the continuation of that pattern. I don't mind playing those, but I need to have a little bottom formation here, launching pattern, and after that a breakout, and see how that measure moves if it brings me all the way back to this resistance. What else do I see for Stornoway? If this breaks down below, well, let me see it. Move the chart back up. Well, I think it's going into negative territory. That's not very good. So after that, I think this is going in penny stock land. If ever it breaks down below this, below the 50 cents level, doesn't look too pretty. So let's not look at that. Let's look at the upside, and or you could play this if you have a launching pattern to go up to this to play the range, and the eventual bigger move, if it continues ranging, is anticipating an eventual breakout below above 120 to give you that nice target of 190, which brings you to a wall. It's the concept I call support turn resistance, or resistance to support. Right back here, those 6-7 years ago, breakdown below support, and now that support has become nice resistance. And what's fun about this target at the 191 level is that you'll be triggered out. Your profit stop will be triggered right before hitting that congestion area. So that's perfect timing. The symmetry is nice, and there's nothing on your way when you're going to get there. So I guess this is a patience game for Stornoway. It's a nice looking chart. I think we just have to let some more candles sink in and see where it goes from there. Here there was some more intermediate patterns within that bigger pattern that I would have probably played to be more conservative when it broke down. So alright, charts morph over time, and this will be very interesting to get back to this. And these are monthly candles, remember? So could take 2 years. Who knows how much time it's going to need to get back to that 120 level, the breakout. Alerts are set. And SWY, I'm going to tell you, see you soon. Ciao.